Welcome to Andy Chats and Tarot. We're talking to Scorpios. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome. I heard in my head here as I began to start, I heard from the guides, you're looking for a challenge. So I picked my challenging deck, which is Goliath here. And it is 2 decks in one, so it is challenging to maneuver through, but it gives good insight and it gives good messages. So we'll do it. I'll take your request for a challenge and let's get into it. Let's get into your message. Thank you to all who have supported the channel. I really appreciate that. All your likes, shares, subscribes, donations. Really do appreciate that. Remember, not everything is going to resonate for you, but there'll be certain messages here for you that I hope that you'll be able to run with, and it will help you help yourself with your life or examining certain questions you have or certain activities you're involved in, decisions you've made. I find that tarot is helpful like that. Has been that way for me in my life, helping me with questions and looking at patterns and deciding how I want to move forward. I'll never reach out to you for personal information, so always keep that in mind. I have a personal development course on Udemy if you're interested in such a thing. I've got more information down below in the description box. I think I covered everything. Let's get into this. Let's get into this message, Scorpio. Here we go. Messages for our Scorpios. There we are. Hierophant. Okay, that's great. Doing things by the book, learning something new. Lots of divine spiritual energy here already. King of Swords. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, so I think you're asking yourself, is it divine intervention that helps us, my spirit guides, my spirit team, or is it man who knows more? It's some sort of divine versus man controversy you have going. I think you are leaning more towards my spirit team has always helped me, but you're also wondering about science and what man comes up with in those areas. Researches, studies. Uncovers. Our messages for our Scorpios. And that could certainly be a challenge. That kind of a debate. The Chariot in the reverse. Motion is slowed up there. Strength in the reverse. Self-doubt. Do you feel like you're doubting self if you turn to your spirit team? 4 of Cups. I'm hearing you feel like you've been overlooked by your spirit team. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Something isn't harmonious within the family. Where do you turn? Is this something you solve? Do you solve it with prayer? Yeah, this is challenging. I see now. Okay. Let's get a little further here for our Scorpios. For the messages for our Scorpios, please. Six of Swords. 8 of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Six of Swords. Remember, I've got 2 decks going here in this one deck. You get it twice, 6 of Swords. In this shuffle alone, 3 of Swords. You're wanting to move to calmer waters. You're currently in choppy waters. I feel like somebody's helping you to get to calmer waters. Oh, you're wondering who helps you get to calmer waters. Is this where I lean in on my spirit team, or do I do this on my own? Is this my responsibility? You're back and forth with this. And it has something to do with being emotionally dependent? Should I be emotionally dependent on others, even my spirit team? Or am I on my own here to solve my own problems? And there has been something that's been heartbreaking for you here. And I am feeling kind of sick, actually. Something big going on. Let yourself out of this analysis paralysis. You're thinking too much. Like it's really taking its toll on you. Overthinking. Overthinking. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Take a deep breath. I think this overthinking is maybe actually making you feel a little nauseous. Take a deep breath. Things are out of focus. There's confusion here. You're not getting a clear view. Knight of Pentacles. I think that's your energy. You're steadfast and you're serious and you want things to add up and you want 2 + 2 to equal 4. And that's not happening. So you're like, okay, I'm not comfortable here. I don't know what to do. So do I believe in the divine and spiritual help? My answer would be yes. You come to your own conclusion. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Coming out of this, you've totally depleted all your reserves on this, thinking about this, dealing with whatever this is. 4 of Swords. Ooh, I'm really not feeling good. Yikes. Okay, let's keep moving. 4 of Swords. Take a break. You are burnt out. That took me a moment to even focus in on what I know that card means, because I'm not feeling well and I'm not getting clear on stuff. Take a time out, breathe. Try some breathing exercises. They really, really do help. These can go on for like 20 minutes. These can go on for 2 minutes. Pick something that fits and get involved in that. You can find a lot online. Find someone that you resonate with, their message, and sometimes you go on little journeys, but do the breath work. Start breathing. I feel like part of the nausea is you're panting instead of... Four seconds in, 2 seconds hold, 8 seconds out, 2 seconds hold. If you don't do anything else, try that. 4 of Wands that came out sideways. You've gotten 4 of Wands before. You had it in the reverse. Happiness with the family, some sort of discourse within the family. And I'm hearing, if someone is rushing the pace, don't be rushed. Take the time you need. If you need to explain that to somebody or say that very calmly, or don't react. But take the time you need and you set the pace. Not for that other person per se, but you set the pace for you. You are in control of when you respond to someone. How you respond to somebody. Don't do knee-jerk. Don't do this panting, frantic type of energy I'm seeing. Take a time out. You are getting burnt out with whatever this is. Okay. Ooh, I am tired. I'm drained. I know you're drained. Okay, the Sun in the reverse, unhappiness. There's no enlightenment here. Let that breath work enlighten you. Have that be the start. Let's get a little bit further. The Magician, you can manifest a different outcome here. You can manifest a healthier experience for yourself. Don't get all frazzled and have it pay out in a way that harms your health. Seven of Pentacles, invest wisely. Invest in yourself. Breath work. I keep hearing it, breath work. Page of Swords in the reverse. Slow the energy down. There could be gossip here that's unkind. People talking about you. Don't worry about that. If you can release the burden of caring what other people think, that's a nice gift to give to yourself. A lot of times when people are talking about other people, they just make themselves look bad. Have that kind of perspective regarding this. Five of Cups. Regrets. Somebody's talking about things that you regret, or they're wanting you to feel regret. The Devil. These people can be very toxic. Just recognize that as it's a toxic source and disengage. Run your race. Let them look toxic. Stay out of it. More messages. Okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Wands. There's a lot of chaos and conflict here. I feel like I need to add that it's no surprise to you that I've gotten to this point. You already knew that. That was your challenge from the beginning, that you asked me to pick a challenge, a deck that could handle a big challenge, and I got out Goliath. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The chaos and the conflict is slowing up energy, or you're being asked to slow up your energy. And I feel like it's more like the latter, because I did sense that feeling of you run your race, you set the pace, you determine how you want to respond, when you want to respond. So I did feel like someone was trying to hustle you a little bit. And I see very clearly, but this is something you need to see and believe in, a spirit team trying to help you. And you may be running away from that very thing, but they're always there anyway. You know, it's just a matter of you looking up, finally seeing it. Something like that. Like they're always hovering like a bird in flight. Birds do talk about messages from the divine. You're running, you got your head down, I got this, or I can't rely on anybody except for myself type energy. And what you don't know is that bird is flying overhead the entire time. So look up and see it and ask for help. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Because where you're at right now is not, the message is you don't have to be alone. Yeah, I'm very clear on that. You don't have to be alone in this. There is help. And if your question was, do I rely on self, man, science, versus the divine, the spiritual, that's something you have to decide. But the energy in the cards is, of course, saying lean in on your spirit team. More messages for Scorpio. Page of Wands. You're going to be inspired by something. You'll get out of this. You'll get out of this energy, and then something's going to inspire you, and you're going to be off on another course. And I do feel like it's almost like a pipe dream to you at this stage, but it's going to be possible. And also, this can represent a new relationship, too. Let's go one more time with this deck, Goliath deck. And by one more time, I mean I have to do it twice because I have to do the deck in half because it's so big. I am seeing that you're very protected. I am seeing you're very protected by the divine. The Hangman. Take a time out. See the situation from all different angles. Also, this talks about going with the flow, the cosmic flow. Go with the flow of your spirit team and what they're telling you. But tap into that. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Going with the flow will see a break in this load on you. It keeps you up at night, but you can come out of that. You can come out of that. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're getting a headache. But look who is in your ear. A bird. Messages from the divine. Birds, ravens. Tied with prophecies and otherworldly. We're always learning. We can't possibly know everything. So have faith. Have faith in something. Have faith in something bigger than you. On the bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. You've gotten that twice in this deck, comprised of 2 decks. Knight of Swords in the reverse you had. Now you have the Knight of Swords in the upright. The motion starts moving forward for you, where you are less up at night in a nightmarish sort of state. After you take a time out, you lean into that spirit team that's always been there for you. The motion starts picking up. There's newness. There are new things you'll be interested in. We do see in the cards a sense of something that inspires you that's brand new. You get out of this. So, of course, I'm partial to the spirit team, so I do feel like that the message in the cards is to, yes, do utilize them. Let's get an oracle and close this out, Scorpio. You're going to be just fine. It doesn't feel like it now, but good things are on the way. You're not alone. You do have help. Believe. Message in a bottle. Receiving some sort of message. Get out in nature. A lot of times you'll see signs there. Get quiet. Quiet that mind, whether that's through meditation or just being by yourself. Listen for the messages, the signs, and be patient with that. Because I know what that feels like when you want an instant answer and you're not hearing anything. But a lot of times messages come when you least expect them. Like even yesterday in the grocery store, 2 people were having a conversation. They worked at the grocery store and they were stocking the shelves as they were chatting back and forth. And it was a pleasant conversation. And I could tell by their body language that they were having a nice time. And it was just free flowing and it was just a light energy around them. And what I heard them talking about directly answered a question I had a couple days prior that I was asking about to my spirit team. So in the most unlikely of places, you can get messages. Don't be on the lookout so much as just be open. Be open to the spirit team and be open to the messages. Scorpio, that's your message. I hope you liked it. If you like this message and you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.